up. Collar popped or collar down? It's cooler, isn't it? You're fine, son. Oh. I'm live, but nobody's even on here yet, so. There we go. There's people in the house. There we go. Jacoby's in the house. I got the package, Jacoby. Thank you so much. Klondike's. Hey, Klondike. I remember back when you and me were doing lives, just you and me. That was funny. Oh, my loincloth is coming along nicely. Dang it. Homestead Twins in the house. Always survives in the house. Gentles Clan. Whew. Stephanie's in the house. Curious Nobody. Hey, what's up, man? You guys poured in here pretty quickly. That's good. Holy crap. Maybe this is the best time, but normally I'm in church right now. But I convinced my wife to play hooky today, so got a lot going on. And I was able to spend the morning with her, so feeding her around town for 2 hours, so. Ugh. Disastrous Effect. Taylor, what is up? My wife got me a gift that she wanted me to show during the live. It's not hooked up yet, though. I could probably still show it. Let's see. Look at this thing. Look at this mess. Is it even on there yet? There you go. Okay. So much freaking packaging. Oh, what's that? Bloody what? Holy crap. Look at this. Oh, what? Is that back? That's upside down? Is that correct? Look at that. What the heck? I gotta build it. Look at this. What is it? Holy moly. That is pretty dope. Where am I gonna put it though? Am I gonna replace my lightly used tools? Maybe like right here? Yeah, I feel like this dead space here, this is probably where it should go, like hanging right there. That's awesome. I guess I just have to hot wire it or something. Holy crap. She's so sweet. Bing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe up here? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's pretty dope. Hey, Pete's throwing money at me. Thank you so much, sir. Whiskey Tango, Mike, yeah. I had it upside down, Schmuckatelli. A giant compass. P&W Farm Dogs in the house. Yeah. 12 volt Bushmacher. Yeah, it came with a box of parts. It came from China. Why can't they just put a plug on it? I guess Oh, crap. See, I already feel like this is beyond my capability. One of you must know what this is. What is this? Is this some sort of computer? What is this? 12 volt, 110, 220. Oh, okay, maybe that's why they didn't hook up a switch to it or a plug to it. I'll figure it out. Like a waste management sign. Well, because I got that other camera now, so I'm still on my phone, but when I get that other camera hooked up, because I have a mic, I have a proper camera, and I'll be getting the headphones with the jack that goes into the bottom of this guy here pretty quick, so it's backwards, how appropriate. Yeah, don't block your tools. I know, I can't cover up my lightly used tools, but I feel like, you know, most of the time I'm right here, and I always want to get like Yukon in there, and then, so maybe it should hang right here. And I kind of don't want to show that area anyway. Sometimes I write on the whiteboard some family stuff, so maybe hanging like right there, that might be the way to do it. So all this stuff stays, and then it's right back here. Talking about it. Let's see. Like right there. Yeah, I like that. That fills out the frame a little bit better. That's dope. Can't believe she did that. At first I thought it was real neon. So I'm gonna break that immediately. Listening while I'm fixing CNC machines today. Hey, what's up, Grish? How's life in Belgium? Consider it a learning opportunity. Schmuckatelli. I don't want to learn this. I barely have any room in my head anyway. Why couldn't it just be a plug? I don't understand. Why does it have to be so complicated? This is why I don't build electronic things. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Did you order something from our favorite Chinese? Yeah, my wife did. My wife got that for me as a present. That's pretty dope. Jacoby says it's a simple power supply. It's like, well, simple for you maybe, not for me. Simple for me would have been a plug. Just a plug. Giant roots for trenching water line to my house. Digging up giant roots? Ugh. Oh, I hate excavation. It's so expensive. Retired Coasty 72 says hit the thumbs up. 34 watching. I have an interview today too, so I'm scheduled again with my AI buddy. So we'll see. We're on schedule for after the live, like at 2 o'clock. We're supposed to talk. I set aside 2 hours because he's very intelligent, and it's hard to for me to follow sometimes. I have to have him repeat things and make it dumb it down for me. Schmuckatelli bought an axe. Oh man, did I show you my axe? Not my axe. I put this in the shill spill, but look at this. A vintage plum. So it's plum. I know it's reversed, but look at with the stickers still on it. So this is I believe it's a roofer's hatchet with the texture, the knurling on the hammer side, and then this is like a stop to keep the hatchet from going too deep. So I think that's what I looked up one time, because I was baffled by the shape of this. So it's very lightly used, but I mean, look at that, brand new. Still got the engraving on the bottom there, most of the color. Not brand new, but very, very new. It's like vintage old new stock. I have no use for this, but I had to buy it. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Since your vids about AI I got so curious when you said you made a course with your wife that I hooked up ChatGPT. I'm making a prep Bible for my situation in Belgium, my stuff. Yeah, I want to do a video on prompting here pretty quick, but there's a couple challenges. Like the prompting that I learned a month ago is almost outdated now. So It's moving so fast, it's going to be hard to train other people because whatever you learn now is going to be different, 2 months from now. Hey, Scout, what's up? Scout's in the house. I would also, Grish, I would also be careful about using AI for Bible or scripture stuff. I have not used it for that kind of application yet, like developing studies. And I heard that sometimes it can get squirrely, and it might not be something, but if you do all the inputs and you keep it pretty constrained, it might be a good tool for that. Michigan Silverback's in the house. I know. I shouldn't have given away. I responded to your comment. She's a coworker, and I'm always giving my coworkers things, and they're giving me things that they find in the thrift store. So she was kind of mad though, but I'm gonna make it up to her. I've given her quite a few things that I have found, so it'll be fine. Probably. She might be watching this, but it's not a Bible. It calls my book a Bible. Oh, got you. Okay. Like a preparedness Bible. Got you. Yes, retired Coastie. So it seems good for area study and some troubleshooting. You're talking about AI? Yeah. Michigan Silverback. You made me feel, yeah, I did feel bad. When I told her, she was like, but it was the only one that hadn't been drank from. I don't know that she understood. She understood it. I don't know that it made it any better, but it was funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think up, I'm probably going to do a video on some applications for preppers on AI, like some good ways to use it, for those that are just kind of getting into it, like how they might use it to make their preps better, and yeah. Drank from or pissed in. Yeah. All of my bottles have been drank from and potentially have been pissed in. So that's so funny. Scout's working on getting me a GI cover for my shovel. That would be cool. Like an old canvas one. It's got to be period correct. It's got to be like Army canvas from World War II. Have I heard Victory Over Oppression? Have I heard of Bunker AI? I have not. What is Bunker AI? Bunker AI. Private offline USB, uncensored, in a collapse, the cloud fails. Bunker AI. Who put this out? I could have sworn I saw this on a video somewhere. Is it like a backup? It's a backup. Is it an operating system, or is it just a thumb drive? Knowledge is ammunition. Offline survival AI versus cloud AI. It's an AI tool on the Why prep with survival, offline survival AI. You store water, food, ammo, but what about information? Grid down USB ensures you have the collective knowledge of humanity anytime. So is it just a hard drive? Or is it an AI app on? That's interesting. It's a good idea. I'm kind of pissed I didn't think about that. Like, dang it. Bunker AI, huh? Survival tablet. Powerful AI tools, preloaded, trained to prioritize survival, works offline on your PC, no internet needed. Huh. How much is it? $100? That's interesting. $2.99. Thanks, Pete. 7 a.m. Love your work. Australia. Are you in Australia, Pete? Thank you. Canadian Prepper. So Canadian Prepper makes the Bunker AI tool. I wonder which model it's using. Grish says a good prep-related AI thing is that they can make you plans, like a walking planner to get to your strength, to getting home, evacuated to a neighboring village. Mark's e-bike packing adventures. Hey, Mark, you're the same Mark. You're Mark's Adventures. You're the same guy, right? You just added e-bike packing in the middle of it. Speaking of pissing in bottles, I used to do that in field day inspections in the Marine barracks. It has an AI to pull from. I'd rather have hard copies. Yeah. AD Scout's gonna get me a canvas pouch. I came out here early this morning and put more linseed oil on this handle. You gonna get me a pouch for that? That'd be pretty dope. Period correct, baby. I love it. Oh, so Canadian Prepper did a video on the Bunker AI. They probably got him to sponsor it. Am I subbed to your channel, Mark? E-bikepacking. Hey, there you are. Look at you. I am subbed, sir. Bikepacking. I love bikepacking. I fancied myself a bikepacker for about a year. I have all the stuff to do it. This bike up here, it's set up for bikepacking. Oh, Canadian Prepper did a video about the Prepper box. Okay. Bunker AI. Yeah, but the LLMs, the large language models, pull from data centers. Like when we say an AI or an LLM, there's a data center somewhere that thing is working from. So I wonder how they do it. You know, how does it access AI tools? That's interesting. I'll ask my buddy today. I'll ask him about that. Makes me curious. Like I didn't think that AI could be offline per se. You know what I mean? But it might be possible. I don't know. You can have offline data that AI uses. What does that mean, Buchenmacher? Isn't that just a book? You know what I mean? Like AI is online. It accesses all the information that's online. That's interesting. I don't want to, I probably shouldn't ask my friend about that. I hate to disparage somebody else's product, like without knowing anything about it. I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to, I'll ask him offline, but I won't do that. Mark, thank you. I'm set up for 3 kinds of bikepacking: tent, hammock, and tarp. 68%ers could get a lot from knowing options, what options look like, and hobbies serve if needed. TOTSI or SHTF, yeah. Oh, okay. So Buchenmacher says you can query the offline data. You won't get any updated data. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I wonder, $100, huh? Let's see. Bunker USB step 1. You can order a survival tablet too. Bunker AI tablet. Your AI survival system ready anywhere. AI models preloaded, built-in GPS mapping and digital compass, Morse code signaling, emergency tools, offline survival guide library. See, that's convenient. Instead of having like a bunch of books, I like hard copies, but still. Custom tools designed for real-world survival, optimized OS built specifically for this device. Optimized, isn't the OS system already on that device, already optimized for that device? Some of that sounds like salesman speak, but I wonder, I am curious though. FAQs. Offline AI system stored on a portable drive. Access to powerful AI without the internet. Okay. What devices? How can I use? Blah, blah, blah. What offline modes or presets? Can I use update Bunker AI later? Yes, we'll update it. What happens if I lose it? Is my data stored on the device? No. Huh. That is interesting. As long as that's all true and it's keeping its promises, you know, that sounds like a pretty good thing. How I understand it, is like for ChatGPT, they use OpenAI stuff online. They can use offline data that you provide. If you don't give them permissions, they don't use online data, but only what they learned from their input before. Okay. Okay. Prepper should have both hard copies and digital. Yeah, that's probably true. Production question. Do you Schmuckatelli, he figured me out. Do you just swap out your jacket between videos to make it look like they weren't filmed back to back? How dare you? Yeah, sometimes I do. Because you notice this vest. But in fairness, after work, I pretty much wear the same clothes all the time. Like I'll put the same pants and the same shirt and stuff. And then on the weekends, I'll wear the same clothes pretty much the whole time. But I have some some of my jackets I keep out here because they're specifically work jackets. Yeah, and I hang them outside because I'm not afraid to get these dirty. Like I have to separate my work clothes, like my work clothes, from my weekend work clothes. So some of those jackets stay out here, and when I come outside, I may grab a different one. But I have thought that though. Like I filmed 2 and 3 videos back to back in the same clothes. People are like, "Wait, are you?" Yeah. Don't tell your secrets. Too late, Grish. I already told. Sometimes I have to keep different hats and jackets out here. I have a wardrobe right off to the side. My wardrobe lady dressed. No, I'm just kidding. That's hilarious. Oh, how dare you, sir? Production question. Yeah, state. What are you doing? Is Scottish Prepper live right now too? Uh-oh. Yeah, my live is conflicting with Scottish Prepper's live. I assume they're in the cave. Yeah, all 4 of them are in there. I have Scottish Prepper. He's probably on my list next. Basic Man 0101. Hello, sir. Love your videos. Thank you. L Dog's in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, so I wanted to do Chris. I did Chris. I did Crystal. I did Scott from the Bible channel, which I've been wanting to talk to him for a hot minute too. And then my machine learning guy today. And then Scottish Prepper is probably next on my list. I've been trying to get me and the guy from Field Tech Readiness. Me and him have been trying to get our schedule straight for like 2 weeks, and it just hasn't been lining up. But so he'll probably be what I'm probably gonna do. Here's something for all you all too. I feel like I've been putting too many videos out. So what does that mean? I think here's what I think has been happening. So over the holidays, I was like, I want to optimize my channel and get the maximum amount of profit from the videos. So I thought, well, more videos must be better. And I basically put out a video almost every day for the past month. And that hasn't been the case. In fact, revenue has gone down. So I think part of what's happening, and I've got feedback from a couple folks that watch regularly, is they go, so I put out a video, right? And I give it a day and it starts to do this. Well, it may take, 2 or 3 days for my audience to see that I have a new video posted and then go watch it. So the video starts to get some traction. And then the next day I put another video out and people go, oh, this Mike put this video. So they watched this one and they didn't get a chance. So I don't give the video enough time to kind of breathe out there in the world. So I think I'm going back to 3 main videos during the week and then stick to quality over quantity. Yeah. So I'm going to stick to probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday Hurt Feelings Report. And then Sunday will be when all of my my prepper parlays, my conversations with other preppers, Sunday will be when those post. Now, what the videos during the week, 1 philosophy video, 1 kit video, and then probably a shill spill, if it's a shill spill that week. Otherwise, it'll be some sort of gear or kit video too. Hey, Modern Refugees in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, Modern, I was gonna respectfully ask you if you and I could do a chat sometime, like a collab of some sort. I love your channel. I feel like you do exactly what I do in your shed space. Like I do the exact same thing in my. Plus, I'm a city boy. You're a country boy. I think I have a lot to learn from you. But Der Buschenmacher, did you get the package? I did get the package. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the shill spill, so that should be posting Friday, I think. I know you don't edit much, but what software do you use when you do edit? I don't. Well, that's not true. On my phone, so I have one app that will splice two videos together. So, like if I'm working on an axe over here and I don't want to bore you with, you know, 50, 30 minutes of me sanding wood or oiling a shaft, if I don't want to bore you with that, then I'll do cuts, I'll do a video and then a video and then a video. But I just have that app splice them together. So it puts them right up next to each other, kind of fades this one out and brings this one up. That's the only editing. But actual editing to the clip, I've only done that a couple times where I slipped and said something that I shouldn't have, like my name or whatever. Or if I'm showing information that I shouldn't be showing, which I have also done. So no editing other than that one app to put those two videos right next to each other. And then the thumbnails I do on my phone with an application called Snapseed. I've had that on there forever. It's what I've used for my photography in general, so I'm really used to it. And there's just a basic set of edits that I do, like detail, make it a little more crisp and change the coloration, and then add the verbiage or the words for the thumbnail. But that's all I do. Oi, oi. Sure, we can make something happen. Hey, look at that. Another one. Modern refugee. Refugee. We could frame it like that too. Modern, we can say, country boy schools a city boy. Frame it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know our perspectives are kind of like two sides of the same coin. So I think that'd be a great chat. When are you going to get out of the city, dude? Yeah, I know. Stop stressing me out, okay? I got to get out of debt this year, and then we're planning on buying some land here pretty soon. When are we going to see a dance crew video? Hip hop dance crew? Never. That's so funny. Hip hop dance crew video. All of my dance moves stayed the same since I graduated high school. Like when it's like your wardrobe. When you graduate high school, like you get off the cool train, like whatever you were doing then, you just keep doing that same thing. Same haircut, same clothes, same shoes, ISF says shalom. What's up, man? Email me. Who asked for my email? Homestead Twins. Homestead Twins. So I'll drop my email in the chat here, and you can. Mike Tango Whiskey. Mike. That's wrong. I spelled my name wrong. Mike Tango. Mike Tango Whiskey. At protonmail.com. Wrathful Spectre's in the house. What is up? Schmuckatelli says, what was the deal with that loincloth deal? Weren't you supposed to dance in front of a bonfire? No, Buschenmacher is making me a loincloth. He says he's working on it, so it'll have to be really dark though. I'll just be like a flash, like a pale flesh flash across the screen in front of a fire, so I'm silhouetted. That's all you're gonna get. Cal was here, is in the house. Cal was here. You're local prepper, yeah? Did you change the name of your channel? I think I saw that. Buschenmacher says, city and suburbs are more expensive to live in. Cal, okay, correct, cool. It's good to see you, man. Candace Crow says, like Ace Ventura too. Forget moving Plaid Heathens in the house. What's up? If I'm going to move, I might as well just, I'm telling you, I'm planning on being jobless in 2 years. So the pivot, whatever pivot me and my family are going to do, needs to do it soon, I think. So it's going to have to happen soon. Cal says, don't give out my email. Someone's going to send me, or don't give out my address. Someone's going to send me a pinky finger. What? Elk Hunter's in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to Kentucky. Kentucky? I'm not interested in anything east of the Mississippi. I know that's... Schmuckatelli says, when does the second video with Doomsday Queen... So I went on her program. I don't know when she's going to post that. She just said she'd send me a link. I also did the collab with Gabe from Beats Rhyme Knife. And he posted that already. So I probably won't repost those videos. I probably won't repost those videos on my channel. I'll just link to those to the video on their channel. I want them to get the views from it. So when you move to the country, what kind of property are you looking for? Okay, I'm looking for 5 or less acres that borders state or timberland with water, no neighbors, and what else? I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe a shelter, like 5 acres with no shelter in Idaho, like I'm describing, is $100,000. With a little shack on it, like a bear cabin, that would be cool. Like 150. Yeah. Maverick Prepper taking a break from fixing pipes. What's up, Maverick? Curious Nobody, do tens of millions of unemployed people become our biggest safety risk? Yeah, I think they do. That's for, as a prepper, that's my concern. Not AI, yeah, I might lose my job. I have backups, I think, but what about, what about the apartment complex a mile away with 5,000 people when they're jobless? What happens then? That's the human animal. That's what I'm worried about the most, I think. Schmuckatelli says, Ditch Doc's in the house. What's up, Ditch Doc? What's up, Ditch Doc? You're a realtor's nightmare. Yeah, that's probably true. They exist, though. Why not east of the Mississippi? I don't know. I don't have much experience in the East. Maybe I'm judging the East harshly. Plus, remember, I have a mixed family, man. So I gotta think about that. I can't live everywhere. Elk Hunter says he's looking for the same thing. You'd be able to find land bordering state lands pretty easy. Yeah. Modern says, I'm afraid white collar will get hit by AI. 50%. That's probably my biggest concern about white collar getting hit. So 50% of white collar jobs getting hit. What does that mean? Well, the white collar jobs, think about who those people are. They're the middle class. And when those people lose their jobs, what other industries collapse? Housing industry, they're the ones buying the houses. They're the ones buying the cars to drive back and forth to work. And then, like, my worry is the domino effect after that happens. So Max Jannar says, you want to build a house or renovate? I can't build a house. I don't know how to build a house. I know. I wish I did, but I don't. Discord. So 2 people are asking about Discord. Starting March 1st, Discord wants a scan of my face to run the channel. And I'm probably not going to do that. So I may have to find something else. I had a channel built. You guys know that. A couple of you have been in there, but I don't know that I'm wanting to do that. I did not. Schmuckatelli, smart aleck. I didn't delete the channel. Did I delete the channel? I might have deleted the channel. I'm pretty impulsive. I think I may have already deleted it, but Schmuckatelli says, you said you can become an expert overnight. You can build a house. I went back and said I misspoke. Go watch the HFR. Dang. Max says, I can build a house. It's not rocket science. That's encouraging. Don't get me down the house building rabbit hole. Then my whole channel will have to change around building a house. Building a house is not hard. Cal says we're moving to wire. Where's that? What do you mean? Moving to wire? It's the only one that's truly secure. Like hardline? Is that what you're talking about? Framing is easy. Do it. Not hard, but time consuming. Yeah, part of me, I'd like to find. Oh, wire is a chat at. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Cal. Wire over Discord. I don't really care what the platform is, as long as it gives people a place to congregate outside of this, you know. You could do an off-grid cabin building channel. Yeah. Well, that video that posted today, the one with Scott, he is an off-grid. He's all the way off-grid. He's a homesteader. I think he built his house. I need to do more shows with him. I just need to become friends with him. He's in Florida though, so no faces required. Yeah, on Wire. I'll have to check that out. There's some other apps out there too that are great for community apps. How secure is Wire? Because I know Discord. Well, Discord isn't secure either. That's true. Yeah, Discord's not secure. Facial recognition is for adult channels only, so they say. Yeah. Candace Crow, how's the 1022 going? It's just sitting there. So I did get a sponsorship, which will help, but my wife commandeered some of the YouTube money, so I got to get out of debt first, man. That's a kind of a side project, but Signal is considered secure. Yeah, but Signal's good for like group chats, but like on a large scale, you know, hundreds of people, I don't know that would be ideal for that, but Modern Refugee just did a video on his 1022. I'll have to check that out. Modern, do you know about the Samson stock, like the chassis for it? It's the one like that Hannibal had on the A-Team. That's what I want to get for my 1022, but Signal or Telegram for secure chats, but neither is a replacement for Discord. I know. Discord is kind of the community thing, you know? It's really, yeah. Signal is compromised too. I've heard that. So I keep seeing, you know, after some big investigation or something, they talk about, well, in their Discord chat and in their Signal chat. Yeah. Wire is older than Signal. I have a Magpul stock on one of my 1022s. I really like it. Yeah, that was my backup because the Samsung stock is like $400, but the Magpul, you can get the backpacker stock, and there's another couple companies that make a folding one that kind of breaks down for pretty cheap, like $200 or something. So I might go that route. Cal says that Signal is totally in the Fed's pocket. Wire is Swiss-based. ISF 48 says, hello, everyone. I'm from Libya. I need advice on maintaining my Kalashnikov and storing ammunition safely. What? What? Are you serious? Warrior Poet has the A-Team stock on his 1022. Dude, that thing is so sexy. I love it. I also need general guidance on proper long-term food storage, as I doubt regular packaging will last for many years. Basic Man says he thinks a bow would be better than a 22 rifle. I don't know. You start with a bow. I have a long bow. You start shooting a long bow out to, you know, anything past a 50-yard shot with the long bow is like, I mean, you can go further, but yeah, 40 yards is where I'm kind of big game. It better be a really nice shot, you know. Victory over oppression says, what does that mean though? Does Swiss base mean anything? Yeah, it's at a CIA base in Switzerland. The guys over at Survival Dispatch supposedly have a new, better, secure, encrypted chat option in the works. That'll be cool. Schmuckatelli says, have you killed a caribou with a 22? No, I killed a caribou with a longbow, not with a 22. Yeah, distribution mockers. So Samson started ramping up production again. So they have their stocks, those stocks are back in stock, but I haven't looked into whether or not they're legal in my state. You're right about that. Like there's currently an assault weapons ban in Washington state, so I may not even be able to get it. In which case I would just go with the Magpul backpack. You know, I'd be fine with that. Farm Dog says, bows take a lot of practice. They do. Yeah. Buchenmacher says, you were successful hunting once. How dare you? Yeah. So in Alaska, when I first started bow hunting, I killed a rabbit. I shot an arrow at it, and it was just sitting there, and I shot an arrow, and I hit it, at least I thought I did, and I start walking up to it, and sure enough, the arrow is all the way just through it, and it's just sitting there. And as I get closer, he goes to take off, and the arrow gets caught in a bush, and the rabbit starts flailing about trying to escape, and he starts screaming like a child. It was the most horrifying thing I'd ever heard. And I was like, my friend started freaking out. I didn't know rabbits screamed at the time. I was like, what the hell? So I walk over and I stomp on its head, and I like crush its head until it dies. It was the least manly thing I've ever done in my life. So I picked it up, like threw the corpse, threw the arrow, and we went home, and I never talked about it ever again. But I redeemed myself when I killed a caribou with a longbow. Yeah. Just too lazy to go dig up the name right now. I showed up late. Already missed a lot. Any ban or law that infringes on your Second Amendment right is void automatically. Yeah. I believe that the Washington feature-based ban includes folding stocks. Yeah. Or collapsing stocks as well. Yeah, you guys might be right about that. I haven't even looked into it. I'll just go to the Samson site, and if you go to order it, they'll tell you they can't ship, you know? Yeah, rabbit screaming. That was my first hunting experience. It was awful. It was awful. And I've taken some shots at moose, but I didn't get to kill a moose when I was up there. They were all over the place in Alaska, in Fairbanks. They were like running along the road and crossing the roads, giant, like big moose. Mooses? Screaming rabbit. You lose your prepper card for that. It was way before I was a prepper. Oh, yeah. I still have the same bow, though. I've used the same longbow for, shoot, that was like 25 years ago. Screaming rabbits will scar you for life. It did. It really did. Oh, shoot. I didn't use the right tip on it either. I had broadheads, you know, and it was a disaster. Warrior Poet says, assault weapon bans typically are only for semi-automatic centerfire rifles, so it shouldn't affect the 1022. Yeah, but Washington, being the fantastic legislators that they are, they also have a whole list of features. So whatever type of rifle you have, if it has these particular features, it's also banned. It's really far out there. Jacoby says, I've got a buddy that hunts coyote with a mounted rabbit call on top of his RC truck, drives around the fields to draw the coyotes in. Yeah. Gnostic's in the house. What's up, Gnostic? What's up, my friend? I should get you on the channel, Gnostic. You can't even have a super soaker in Washington. I know, I'm limited to like hatchets, you know. Luckily, like everything that I own was grandfathered in. So I ramped it up in the years leading up to the ban, so but you can't do anything now. 1022 was specifically called out in the band. You know what's funny? I think I told you guys this last time, but on the form when I bought the 1022, it said semi-automatic assault rifle. And I was like, oh, I think you made a mistake. She goes, no, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh. I'm basically Canadian, yeah. Linear networking, what's up? Did I miss where you did the sign? Where did the sign come from? Yeah, my wife got that for me. I have to, it came with just wires, so I have to hot wire it, but I think I'm gonna hang it right back here, like behind me, so I can still have all this and then just hang it right there. It's like a neon. It's plastic, but it's LED. My baby rabbits would go through a phase where they would scream when I picked them up. It's awful. It's horrible. Carol's in the house. What's up, Carol? The sign is a win. Yeah. Gnostic says he's totally down. Just hit me up. Gnostic, I feel like you and I would need 3 hours. Like I might have to start gaming just to hang out so we can just normal, you know, just talk for like 3 hours straight. Working for a living, we'll take a vacation. Yeah. Have you ever heard a chipmunk scream? No. I've heard a prairie dog scream. There's a funny clip out there of a prairie dog where the guy's like chasing it and it just turns around and like screams like it's about to die, and then he doesn't die, so he just kind of sits up and then takes off. Can you turn the sign on? No. Be careful, I'm gonna break it. So it came like this. I gotta do some, and it came with that and then this. So I'm like, where's the plug? China's like, here you go, here's your plug. So I have to, it won't be difficult, but yeah, I have to hook it up. China's like, take this, American. It's like, let's see you do this. Okay, there we go. All right. I think that box is a voltage converter. 110 or 220 is selected by switch before power on. Please check input voltage to avoid damage. Yeah, AC input, DC output. Yeah, so it's like a 110 to a 12 volt. Yeah. Showing my ignorance here. Natalie's in the house. What's up, Nat? Isn't this a thoughtful gift? I know, my wife was super sweet. She's big on gifts. Like that's one of her love languages is gift giving. Leaned up against the wall of lightly used tools. I know, I couldn't cover my tools because then you guys would know that I never actually use them. So I'm gonna hang it, I think, back here. I think that box is a recording device. Chinese operatives are onto you. It's some sort of digital monitoring device as soon as I plug it in. Yeah. That's funny. It's also a nice way for your wife to say she supports the channel. It is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We need to get you a real studio. Yeah, well, I need to make real money. I'm getting there. I got a camera. I'm almost all set. So I've got a camera, I've got a mic. People are so generous. People have just sent me this stuff. Oh, I love Sony cameras, man. Come on, come on. Easy does it. There we go. So I got a good camera. I got a good mic. I'll be legit here pretty soon. So I'm going to get the headphones too. The headphones that plug in. Real studio. Yeah, that's how you guys will know that I've made it, because I'll have a real studio. I'll just have to transport this wall and recreate it in a studio so nobody knows that I moved. Mike Tango Whiskey, Mrs. Whiskey sounds like a keeper. Does she have any sisters that are Civi Prep's age? No, no. No, we're 50. Me and my wife are 50. No. Civi Prep's young. He needs a young woman. She is a keeper. And I tell her all the time, said, even if I wanted to leave, I can't afford to. So Candace Crow says 25,000 subs with a phone and a garage bench. Not bad, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You will have to do a little post-processing from the new camera. They don't record in the format that YouTube requires. What? Gnostic, yeah. So I have a, I said it in the live. So I found a A600, A6000 at a thrift store for $12. I bought that, and then the week after that, this guy arrived. So I do, man, so awesome. Grisham says, then you accidentally push the green screen and the garage disappears and everybody knows that I'm in a studio. Modern refugee. So Modern, what do you use to shoot your videos? Maybe I just need a new iPhone. I don't know if I'll ever get away from the iPhone. It's so convenient. Like I can record it, I can do the thumbnails, I can trim it if I need to, and I can put it right onto, load it right through the app. It's so convenient. YouTube requires MP4. Yeah. Says it has MP4 on it. I suppose I should know that already. Menu. File format. Right on the first thing there. Let's see. RAW and JPEG or JPEG. Is it file format or is it JPEG quality, aspect ratio? 3:2, 16:9, and 1:1. JPEG quality. JPEG image size. 24, 12, or 6. No, that's the wrong one. File format. AV, that's not the same thing. Record settings, frames per second. I'll find it. JPEGs are for stills, not for video. Okay. Those are image file types. Take the lens cover off, Jacoby. Well, I'm looking at the menu, Jacoby. I'm not looking through the camera. Did the lens cover fall off? JPEG and RAW are for still shots. Yeah, switch to video. That's still. Let's see. But all of that should be in the whatchamacallit settings anyway, though, right? Holy crap. This menu is much bigger than the other one was. Let's see, JPEG, drive, focus mode. Oh, wait, there we go. There's a separate tab for video, so let me see. Smartphone, airplane settings, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, edit device name, reset network. No, not that one. Rating. Enlarge. Image jump setting. Yeah, I'll find it. That menu is more complicated than the A6000, obviously, but AV is audio video. That's what you want. Okay. If only he was reading these comments. I am reading these comments. Yeah, there's a separate setting on there for video. You guys can't see, but video right there versus the cameras on the first two. So I'll get it figured out. So MP4 is what I need. I just don't want to do that on camera. Number one, because it makes me look really stupid. or it reveals how stupid I am. And then number two, oh my God, might have read the manual. If only he was reading. I've had Warrior Poet. I'm gonna. What just happened here? Did I lose it? Hopefully I'm still on there. There we go. My computer went blank, but hopefully that's still recording. So I can get back in there. Okay, that looks normal. That looks good. Showing Wi-Fi. Still live. Still on. Okay. Yeah, I'll get it figured out, man. So MP4. It will be nice to have a dedicated setup too. Just out here is kind of a mess. I am gonna have to redo this bench though. This bench is set up for work, not for shooting. So like back behind you guys, it's really, I should show you, like it's not, is there any PII back there? I don't think so. So look at that mess. See all that? So I got to get all that squared away, get it cleaned up, just to make this a little bit more user friendly. But yeah. You can do it in the settings under XVAC S on video settings. Okay. XAVC S. Okay. 5x5. Yep, you still see you. Cool. This was the most interesting 40 seconds of the live. Who reads manuals? I know. Tactical Muffin Tops in the house. What's up, man? That's the last time I'm doing anything electronic on video. You guys are brutal. I would like to hear the story of your conversion from atheism to Christianity someday. Ooh. Yeah, I will probably do that on the next interview I do with Scott. I feel like me and Scott might do a regular thing. That may be a different channel too, but at least the conversations with him are faith-based. So if it happens anywhere, I'll probably do it there. I was cleaning my workshop until this live stream popped up. I know. I need to clean my workshop. Tomorrow's a holiday, so I may get some time to clean things up out here, but I'm at 1 hour. Which is like a group of people, special interest group call, sign up, specific channel, and it's free. All those new faith channel has come up a couple times now. Yeah. Just because the algorithm doesn't reward it. So the algorithm on my channel doesn't reward anything like the tool videos or the axe videos. Even the AI stuff. I have to brand the AI stuff with a prepper lens. Otherwise the channel won't push it. Like the algorithm does not like when you change subjects. So I don't want to try and do several things halfway, right? I want to do a couple things really well. So I'm a former Muslim, now an atheist. I like the idea of God, especially a God like Islam is very difficult for me. Jesus promised, Odin promised to the end of the ice giant. Don't see many ice giants around. I believe in giants. I think there are still giants. There's a few of them. So Pete says, Zello is another communication app and chat room kind of thing. You can send text, photos, maybe video and live chat, push to talk like GMRS or CB. It is a channel specific portal. Zello, huh? Zello. Zello for chat. Okay, I'll check that out. I don't know if Modern's still in here. Modern, what do you use for your video? Like, did you already answer that for me? I rewatched your entry tools video today. One of my faves and some of your best content, in my opinion. Yeah, that video did very well, and I need to do more stuff on it. Even the shorts that I did where I was breaking in somewhere, like I get into doors, with entry tools, those shorts do very well. I recommend more of that cheap gear can work type stuff. First videos of yours I saw and got me subbed. Yeah. Yeah, so kind of the preview of a video coming up there. Let's see. I don't want to do too much of that, do I? Where are my markers? So this is kind of the idea. I was on this flow. It's backwards, so no one will steal it. The Bump in the Night Kit video, that's the one that got me hooked. Yeah. So I'll read it to you guys, okay? Since it's backwards. That's so funny. We can't read it anyway. So Modern uses iPhone desktop editing software, which I pay for, and a mic. Yeah. Yeah, iPhone is just so convenient. Man, it's hard to get around that. Another downside of phone is it's backwards. Is that Pig Latin? Yes, yes it is. Can I write it backwards? I wonder if I can. This is, yeah, you guys, this is gonna be, this Saturday is backwards, right? So let's do, let's see. Okay. You know, I've been watching some Microsoft videos on AI, specifically Copilot, because that's what my job uses. And they write on a board backwards. So there's a clear board, they're standing behind it and they write backwards. Unless it's some sort of trick, it blows me away. I'm like, how the crap are they doing that? Let's see, Friday. What did I say? Shill spill. Shill spill. Wednesday should be the same. This one's going to be the hardest. Let's just do this. Okay, kit or gear. Kit or gear. This is making my brain hurt. Maybe I should write backwards more often. I feel like I'm carving new neural pathways into my gray matter. Mondays will be philosophy. Philo. Okay. How about that? How about that? Oh, it does appear kind of right. Okay. Get your mirrors out. Yeah. Love the pistol as primary video. Too many people forget. I think it's a trick. They're using an iPhone to film it. Good brain exercise. Yeah, it is a good brain exercise. I'm tired. I burned some calories just now. So here's what I'm thinking. The flow for the channel, because a video every day is too much. It's not giving people enough time to watch the videos. I feel like sometimes you guys may, you know, live life for 3-4 days and you come back and you're like, wait, which video is the most recent? There's 8 videos that he put up. It's too much. So I'm thinking Monday, big idea philosophy videos. Like this Monday, I got the one about the big AI change, right? So philosophy videos. So things like, yeah, all my philosophy videos, because you guys have said that you want those. And then on Wednesdays, like a kit or gear. So like a bag or a kit video. So think entry tools, think bug out bags, think my EDC kit, those kind of things. Fridays, shill spill, if I have enough stuff to do a shill spill. If not, this will probably be another kit video. Maybe something smaller, like a knife video, like smaller pieces of kit instead of bags. HFR will remain on Saturdays. And then the prepper parlay. So any interviews that I do are going to drop on Sundays. And I probably will not stop shooting other videos. But the problem is, like yesterday, bye Jacoby, thanks man. When I did the shovel video, I knew when I shot that would not get a lot of views, but it's still something that you all might want to see. So all of the extra is going to go into, how can I write this? Extra is going to go into members. Oh. because I haven't really posted anything that's members only, you know, except for a couple of the giveaways. So any other videos that I do that don't kind of fit into this, like just talking or little project videos, I'm going to put all of that extra stuff down in the members only part. What do you guys think about that? Impressed with backwards writing. Thank you, Carol. I find myself commenting even after you did the HFR. Yeah. No alerts. Yeah. I never got interviewed. I'm working on it, Tactical. I'm TMT. I've made it through four interviews. I have one today, so I'm going through the list. You're on the list. I think Scottish Pepper's next, and then I'm gonna make it to you. Should have talked more about the shovel's potential use as a self-defense weapon. Yeah. But some of the videos, you know, like, yeah, just these little thought videos that I used to make those and just put them out so I had more content during the week, but you know, volume isn't as important, you know, quantity is not as important as quality. So the videos that I think are well put together, well thought out, I'll put those, and all the smaller, like extra stuff, I'll just load that into members only, so you all have extra content if you want to check it out. So make the videos available to all. The member only setting causes me to miss videos. YouTube doesn't like me and I won't subscribe, won't let me subscribe. Ratings through the roof. Yeah. That's what my wife tells me. I'm on her list. Yeah. What's a manual? What do you mean, what's a manual, Pete? Warrior says, that's my point, but you also have to shill to the carnal urges. Yeah. That shovel could be your primary weapon. Yeah. That's probably what I should have done, right? Instead of like, hey, look at this cool thing I found at the thrift store. It's like a modern tactical hatchet. And you're like the thumbnail would look like that. Make a sheath for it, like a Kydex sheath, you know, put it on my kit, like I'll put it on a chest rig. That's a lot of work. Plus, that's so funny. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, have you ever thought about using a roofer's hatchet as your primary hatchet? Like, what's your primary hatchet? Is this your alternate hatchet, or one in each hand? It's like, yeah. He's gonna save the best and most long-winded for last. Who is that? You, Gnostic? Yeah, I need a whole weekend for you, dude. I know you and I are gonna go down the rabbit hole. That's why I figure it's gonna take forever. You can make the thumbnail and title be that you have the video be a normal shill spill. Yeah. Look for an app that reads each comment out loud as they come in. It would be chaotic, also fun, and for the lives, that would be funny. I'd be like, wait, what? Yeah, this could be a video. You guys might be onto something. Like, this could be like primitive SHTF tools, like primitive self-defense SHTF tools for the mob. Yeah, primitive zombie tools, like. That's not a bad idea, actually. The more I think about it, that's not a bad idea. I'll give you guys credit. Dude, the hatchet is a bad weapon. I got one beside the nightstand, homemade Viking axe. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, maybe I'm not thinking broad enough. What's your Walking Dead primary weapon? Yeah. I mean, I did a thing on billy clubs, you know, maybe I should do like primitive tools, primitive weapons, or do a whole series where I convert regular ones into tactical weapons. Like, I have a pressed, I could make Kydex holsters for it too. Reminds me of the Patriot. Yeah. That's funny. Also fun. What's the most dad response? Also fun. I know, I couldn't read it the way it was written, Warrior, okay? You put AF, I'm gonna say also fun. Could these be your primary? Then the video just says, no, that was your pistol the whole time. Yeah. Modern Refugee. All right, man. Thank you. Hey, Modern, is your email on your website? I'll reach out to you then. That's so funny. Building prepping skills, axe throwing for date night. Yeah. This might not be a bad, that'd make a great patch too, huh? Look, like this. You know, everybody does this for their patches. They just put like two weapons side to side like this. Or I can take the head off of that and mount it onto the back of the shovel handle, so you have like a shovel axe thing. Yeah. Anyway, what are we at? 123. Oh shoot, I gotta go. I gotta prep for my interview. Blacksmiths are turning roof axes into tomahawks. You watched a video today where blacksmiths are turning these into tomahawks? That is pretty. But this already has the stickers on it. I feel like I need to leave this original, but whatever. All right. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to jump off. Thanks for the great ideas. I hope this is audience approved over here. This is probably going to be the format moving forward. So, plus I'm anxious to get off camera so I can eat these high chews. I'm obnoxious when I chew them. So I will see you all later. I hope you have a great week. I hope most of you have tomorrow off too. Be nice to finally have another 3-day weekend. So I'll catch you all later. Awkward pause and